Hi, I'm Bob Gnippe. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and my three favorite things when I was in high school was baseball, and raising a dog. I adopted a dog my sophomore year in high school, and I got to train it, and it was a wonderful experience. It was a lot of work, but it paid off. Let me tell you about my story. I had a dream one day, and my dream came true. So I'm a very happy person. My dream was I wanted to have a number one son. I had to focus on that dream to come true. When I was about 22, 23, I went to play volleyball one night. I met this young lady. Her name was Emily. What I did was, I had focused in my dream that I had to have a number one son. So what I did was I interviewed all the girls in volleyball. And Emily was interested in being a mom. So then I knew I had to follow her around that night, and she would help me with my dream. And it was very exciting. I interviewed her, asked her a lot of questions, and her number one focus was being a good mother. And I said, I found her. My dream came true. So that night, she had a date, and she went home with me. She left the date with volleyball. And that was the beginning of my dream. We fell in love. I knew my dream would come true. The key to having my dream come true was Emily. So every day I wanted to do something different. She would ask me 50 questions. And when you answer those 50 questions, you can't do anything else except focus on having a great family. That's how I knew I hit my gold mine with her.
All right, Dad. You got me on the hot seat. Ready to put you on the hot seat. What are some really cool opportunities you guys connected when you guys were traveling, doing stuff outside of work and keeping the house in line? You know, any fun memories that you could really say that you want to share?
Yeah, every night before we went to bed, she had to call her mother and ask her 50 questions.
Yeah.
So that was fun. We got to talk to her family every night. She got to ask questions and keep the family in line. So she's a very smart lady. My parents.
So you have a cousin, Michael, that I'm familiar with, and he's older than you.
Yeah.
And he's probably, at least 10 years older than you? Okay. So he's in his 70s right now?
Mm-hmm.
Did he live in Summit with your grandfather?
Yeah, before my aunt and Uncle Mary, they lived with my grandparents. My other grandfather owned a lot of apartment buildings, so I spent a lot of time with him too. All my family members, the Gnippes, the Cozens, the Pilots, were all in business. So I grew up with a business family. And that's how we all got involved with business. We didn't know any different. Well, my grandfather, the Cozen, he owned an apartment building. So he was in his own business. He always took me to his apartment buildings. And the one I remember is some lady had 4 or 5 cats. It was always fun.
How was I a troublemaker? I don't know, Dad. I did so many things.
Well, Eric was so wound up as a kid. He had so much energy. It was hard to keep him focused on anything.
Yeah, it was like a whirlwind. I remember I just wanted to play baseball. I came home and I didn't want to do homework.
Yeah.
And then you guys said I'd do homework and then I wouldn't do it and then you'd send me in my bedroom. And then I remember the one time that I went to do the dishes and I wasn't doing them right. And you guys were mad because I said I didn't want to do them. And you're like, you're going to your room. Because I did it multiple times. I just didn't want to do the dishes. I just wanted to eat dinner and then go watch a TV show or watch Sports Center. And then Liz said to me, she goes, well, just go to your room. You can hang out there and do whatever you want. And I was like, that's a great idea. And then you guys caught on right away. And then no more timeouts. Because it was my escape. The tough part was actually then having to do it. You guys made me do dishes. That's why I do them all the time now.
Great. So we did something right.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, the Chicago Bears sucked.
Yeah, that was true. That was true.
Now they're got a good coach and he's keeping everybody focused on winning, which is really good.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Dad. Let's do it. Good, better, best. Never let it rest.
Go, yeah.
Till your good is better, and your better is
They have a number one song.
is your best. Do it.
Go
Bears.
We met at the JCC, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And we were playing volleyball, and he was right in front of me with the volleyball, like playing. And there was something, I kept looking at him. Of course, Tush was facing me. and I just knew I was attracted to him. And I kept saying, I'm going to get this guy somehow, some way. And then he was after me the same evening, and it just connected, the two of us. He just understood me and I understood him. When we talked about a family and he agreed he wanted one, and that made me feel really good because I always wanted a family. And I have Eric and Elizabeth, and I have grandchildren, and I think that we did okay. And I was excited to know that somebody wanted to go the same path as me. He was born to do baseball, and that's all he ever did. And he wanted his mom to do it with him all the time. I remember Eric had a boyfriend come over, and I thought, oh great, they'll go outside, they'll play, and I could rest. And all he wanted for me to play with both of them. I'm like, let me have a break. Well, Eric was a mama's boy, and Elizabeth's kind of both. She was kind of independent more than anything.
Eric told me that Bob, you and Liz used to watch TV together.
Mm-hmm.
What TV shows?
We watched Barney.
Yeah.
We had to watch it for 3 hours at a time. And I remember I'd fall asleep and I'd have to rewind the video so we could play it again.
Well, family, I grew up with a family that was tight together. And that's basically why my grandmother and grandfather were very close. My mom and dad were very close, or I should say they all were extremely close. And family's always been family. Honesty is the best policy. But I wanted them to be strong with their families, the kids to be tied like we are, like strong. And that's what I really think is most important, is the family unit. The other thing is, as far as their lives go, just carry on and keep being positive and be strong with work and be strong with your children, and that's what they're doing, to continue it.
Family comes first. So I think that's what we instilled in Eric and Elizabeth. His family comes first. And hopefully they continue on what we preached. Well, I didn't grow up with a mother, so my two grandmothers raised me.
And they instilled in you the value of
Family. So that's where I learned it from. So when you show people you have an interest and care for them, they'll listen a lot better.
The first step is connecting.
And teaching them. We were very excited to have Elizabeth every minute of the day. This was in Lombard, and we were so blessed to have her. See how happy she is? See how happy I am? I have black hair.
Yeah, he wasn't gray yet.
I love these photos.
Well, we should all be together, but that's in another picture put away.
Goals are important because it keeps you focused on your family. And when you have a good family, you have a good life. When you have a good life, you have a good son, or a good wife, or a good daughter.
Yeah.
Just got to keep focusing on what's important in life, and it will come true.
What makes a wonderful person?
Somebody with a lot of love and compassion.
I feel the same way. Becoming a wonderful person is someone that's honest sincere, and like Bob said, compassionate and wonderful. All those good things. Could leave one thing of advice to the world, it would be stay strong and move forward, because you can do it, and it's possible. Anything is possible.
The world would be a better place to live. Everybody would be happy. So the key is, if you want to raise a good family, start with your son and raise him right and put 150% in, and you'll be happy all the time. Hopefully this documentary will teach the world how to have a happy family.
Yeah.